Hello everyone, my name is Azmin MK and I'd like to welcome you all to the new FPL Sleepy Jedi channel. Now, existing subscribers from last season will remember this channel, and it used to be called first Bora Bora FPL, then Bual Bola FPL, and then Bual FPL, and the medium was in Malay. So I meant to continue for the 2021 season, but unfortunately I had a lot of work commitments because I started a new job in the middle of the year, and although I still played fantasy football, but I just couldn't find the time to, have some fun with these videos. So now it's December and I've had a bit of rhythm with my work. I feel like I can devote a bit of time. So here I am again. Now, this time around, I've decided to change it into English and rebrand it to the FPL Sleepy Jedi channel in honor of my team, the Sleepy Jedis. Obviously, I'm still working on the logos, the appearances, so the channel will evolve, the videos will evolve as we go along. But I didn't want to wait until I got everything in place because then the videos, I don't know, it'll take forever for the videos to start coming out again. So I just wanted to start cracking. So my approach to the videos will also be different. So this time I hope to make it more personal, more relaxed, hopefully, with the objective of just documenting my journey through fantasy football, the ups and downs, the highs and the lows, and hopefully I'll end the season much better than I am currently, but we'll get back to that shortly. So obviously, I'm not going to go through every fixture. I'm not going to really look in depth in all the key players. Let's face it, there's already plenty of websites and YouTube channels and podcasts that do this out there. So, you can go to all those and, during my course of my video, I may be recommending a few as we go along. However, instead, for my videos, I'm just going to focus on my team, what I plan to do, the transfers I'm looking at doing, and my final decisions. At the same time, also be documenting my reactions to my team's performance during the course of the week. So hopefully I'll have more videos instead of just once a week, maybe a couple of times. But obviously these videos will be shorter. And so that's it. That's my short intro. So I'd like to get cracking and take a look at my current team. Here we are, the Sleepy Jedis. We are currently in the middle of game week 13, and I currently have 672 points, which is way below than what I would want it to be. And obviously, this is reflected in the ranking where I'm 1.871 million. Yeah, so still a far way away, and I think I've been having red arrows for quite a bit lately. But let's take a look at the team. Right, so I'm on 13 points because yesterday we had two matches. So this is how it looks at the moment. So with Chilwell, yes, when I saw 5 points, I thought, okay, because I didn't actually watch the two matches, obviously because it is a working day. So I saw Chilwell's 5 points, and I figured it's okay, one clean sheet, but um with a yellow card. And then I checked and I realized that Chelsea actually lost the match 2-1 to Wolves, but he managed to get an assist. So okay, I'm not too upset about it. Chilwell has been good to me, so I have been having him a bit earlier than other people, and I've had him for a while, so that's fine. So obviously, a lot of players I have yet to play, but my most frustrating bit is that my captain has already played, and when I took a look at De Bruyne's points, it was 8 points. I'm like, why is it 8 points? What could possibly be? Could it be a clean sheet and he got one bonus point and that was it? And then when I took a look, he actually got two bonus points, which made no sense. And um, Manchester City actually drew with West Brom, which and on hindsight, I'm thankful I didn't spend a lot to bring Mahrez in, which is something that I was thinking of doing. I didn't think that it would turn out so bad. And let's face it, Manchester City haven't been at their best this season, so going overloading on their assets might not be the way to go. Anyway, so I found out that Kevin De Bruyne had only 4 points, so totaling eight, since he was also my captain. So these were the only two players um that I had yesterday. So obviously a lot more coming tonight. Just to have a quick look. So what I did. So this is my main squad. Calvert Lewin, Adams, and I've this is my bench. So in terms of transfers, what I did was I sold off the underperforming Mane and the injured Ziyech. So I actually had kept on Ziyech last week. The week before, I didn't do any transfers because I just got to save. I thought the team was sufficient to take me until the next week. So I was able to do two transfers for game week 13, and I moved from Mane to Fernandez. So I'm really late on the Fernandez bandwagon, but better late than never. And for my other transfer, I bought in Cavallero. Okay, so Fulham held Liverpool to a draw, honestly. And although I'm not, as a Liverpool fan, I'm not exactly happy with how that happened. But I did take a good look at Fulham assets, and I thought there is some potential there. Uh, Scott Parker has improved the team significantly enough to let me have a go at a Fulham asset. So I've taken Cavallero, who apparently is on penalty duties in the absence of Mitrovic, and also takes some set pieces as well. So, and he's apparently playing as a forward. He's out of position. So it's a good deal for only 5.3, leaving me with some units. So this is my team. And while I'm happy with some of it, there are some I'm not quite keen on. So you have Trent Alexander-Arnold there, who I had actually kept him through his injury, so he had better repay me. Although since his return, he hasn't yet. Obviously, he has a very hard matchup with Spurs, but let's hope. Oh, I'm not expecting a clean sheet, but if he can find the form back and get back an assist or even a set piece goal, that would be fantastic. Yeah. So other players that I'm okay, Barnes. Harvey Barnes is a big issue because Rodgers seems to have preferred him playing in Europa League. And in the last two Premier League matches, he hadn't started. And 2 weeks ago, he didn't even start. He didn't even come in as a sub. So in the last game week 12, he did come in as a sub. But I'm hoping that because there's no Europa League this midweek, that he will actually start a match. So but this, to be fair, this is his last chance alone. Yeah, he better come out this for game week 13 and score a hat trick. Otherwise, that's it. I'll take a hit. I'll get rid of him because it does seem that Rogers may have decided that he's no longer a first teamer, at least where the Premier League is concerned. All right, then you have Susek, which has been great to me. He was a steady differential. I bought him at about 3%, and he's steadily repaid my faith. He's now, in terms of ownership, he's gone up to about 7%. Okay, Calvert Lewin, I was late on another person. I was late on the bandwagon, and I think that's due to my bias being a Liverpool fan, and this is the Everton team. But I bit the bullet. I accepted I was wrong, and I brought him in. Then you have Adams, who is an issue, but at the moment he did score a goal last week. So let's see how we go because Ings is also back. And just looking at the bench, you have Martinez, Kofal Kunsa. Kofal Kunsa, I'm okay because they price um, low enough, and every now and then they do have returns. They are capable of assists. They are, and assist or goals. So at the price they're paying, and with the teams currently not bad, they're quite decent. So I don't see a reason to knock them off. They're not Sheffield United, crying out loud. Okay, and which leads me to this last person on my bench, which is Brewster, and it was a mistake bringing him in. Um, Obviously, he was cheap, but I figured after Brewster got transferred to Sheffield United, it would help solve Sheffield United's goal scoring woes, but that hasn't happened. And Chris Wilder hasn't started him for most of the time that he's been with Sheffield United. So I don't know whether it's because of the system. He hasn't found out a way to really put him in effectively, but he's still there. And apparently, Ollie McBurney, one of Wilder's loyal strikers, has is now injured. So whether or not Ryan Brewster comes in remains to be seen, and especially against Manchester United. But obviously, if being formerly from Liverpool, it might drive him to actually play well against Manchester United. Of course, this is even if Wilder gives him some minutes in the first place. Okay, so we'll see. And the fixtures are getting congested, so this might be the time. So we'll see. So obviously, so this is it. This is my team as a whole, and obviously there's some things I'm not happy with. But this week, as I mentioned, I took two transfers. But I didn't take any hit because I had saved the transfer. So I'm currently sitting on 13 points, and uh, my main problem is with regards to captaincy because my captaincy fails. So obviously, if Fernandez does well, or Salah or Mane, or Salah, which Fernandez and Salah are probably two of the more popular captains for this game week. So if they do well, then I'm gonna drop. So it really, all these other players really have to perform and do something for me, each and every bloody well one of them. Yeah, and I'm really banking on players like Cavallero Adams as some interesting differentials to take it and help my team bring up a notch. But at the same time, I realized that previously I've taken too many differentials. So by bringing in Fernandez, I'm slowly moving back to the template. So they say at least where the more key core players are concerned, and have the differentials with the smaller, cheaper price players. Okay, so that's it. And I just want to wish all the best of good luck for the rest of game week 13. I will be back, and I hope you enjoy this video. Feel free to comment anything, I will continuously try to improve in terms of the delivery, in terms of the look and the presentation, as I mentioned. But I'm just getting started now and looking forward to a great rest of the season for 2020-21. All the best. Take care.